Good morning, family. Happy Wednesday. Happy hump day. Welcome in. Oh, yesterday wasn't our best. Had to reset these fucking 150k's, but I'm back. We're going to pass these things. Half pass today. No problem. Tomorrow, finish them. FOMC today. Fucking crazy. Let's get paid. Oh, feeling great. Feeling good. Paul, good morning, King. It's been a minute. How we doing, sir? Welcome in, brother. First one in here, King. Happy Wednesday. FOMC today. What type of trouble can we get into? Let's take a gander, huh? We got gold over here. We at the NASDAQ. Let's go, family. There he is. Let's go, Batman. Happy to see you, King. Work. Let's go, family. My dude, my man Work. How we feeling, Kings? Let's go. Gold up 1.2% today. NASDAQ up 0.5%. FOMC is today. Probably going to get some pretty aggressive ranges, guys. So let's be excited. See what we got going on. Just got back from my 8-day cruise vacay. Feels great. There he is, though. Hope the vibes are hitting you, Paul. Hope you're ready to hit these markets. You had the little reset, a little mental clarity. It's all we need sometimes. Hope you had a good time with the family. Good morning, ladies and gents. Let's go, Almighty. Welcome in, King. I started a new job that starts at 12, so I got to wake up early and catch your lives now. Ha. Let's go. But you're doing it, Bruce. But you're doing it, King. That's a real hustle, though. Hope the new job is... Hope it's great for you. Hope it gives you the opportunity to make some money. I think if you can wake up and trade, I think it's a good job. Be able to do both things at once. Eventually, you can replace it with trading, King. Finishing my day. Took buys before London Open, and that's why I fuck with you, Work. My dude gets it in early. What a king. Caesar, good morning, King. These are the ones that are going to get you that max payout. Juan, my dude Wani. Let's go, man. Happy to see you here, King. I hope so, Juan. I hope so. Let's see what's running up. Good morning, though, Caesar. 25 an hour is good to keep feeding my trading addiction. Laugh my ass off. Exactly, King. You're just supplying the future right now. Eventually, you're going to put $25 an hour right now to be making $2,500 an hour in the future, right? Future millionaire traders right here. We got to start somewhere. I did the same thing, man. I was making 20 bucks an hour, saved up for a long time, got to 30 grand. And then with that, I kept trading, and now I'm up here around where I'm at, and it feels awesome. So slow, but it happens, and just keep being consistent. We got a minute till the market opens here, family. Let's see what type of trouble we can get into. I'm pretty confident at this point, guys. I'm not ever going off the 150s again. I think the value is just there. Yes, you're a little bit more expensive, but with the extra risk, I think it's worth having the extra 2,500 in drawdown. And when you do want to make money, you can. So I'm thinking, but we'll see. I'm thinking I'm going to stick to 150s. Full port, lean hogs. I have to full port right now. Welcome in, Sobs. Good morning, King. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Today, Poppy Powell speaks at 2 p.m. Expect roller coasters. Yes, sir, Almighty. We have FOMC today. Expect some fun. Expect some pumps. Expect some big ranges. Already getting a nice push off the NASDAQ. Let's get an hourly chart on real quick just so I can be a little bit more tapped in, because this is just aggressive buying. Big gap still below. I'm thinking we're going to get like a crazy range, like sweeping some ranges here. I mean, we did get a breakout, so all in all that we know is we're going to get a retest at some point back to these 25 threes. So there's 1,000 points to be made at some point. When do we do it? I don't know, but we always retest highs. We did get a breakout. Maybe today with FOMC we can get it. Our opening print candle brought us up to that overnight range. Finding some selling there. Gold kind of looking like it wants to go find the VWAP. Let's actually see if we have a little trend here on gold drawn out. Something like this, maybe. Could be something if we could pull back into this. Maybe find a long. We'll see what we think. We'll see what we do. I believe gold is going to retrace to that 40.21 again if we're going to go up. I like that. It's kind of what I want to see too. At least a dip. I think even maybe below the 20s. Maybe even below the 20s. Bruce, we'll see. Good morning, King. There he is, Matrix. Let's go, brother. Happy Wednesday, King. Let's get paid. FOMC today. Kevin, let's go. Farouk, what's up, King? Welcome in again. Dude showed up even though we had a tough day yesterday. I appreciate you. 4012 is a good retrace for gold. I like that. Yeah, that'd be in a touch contact point with our trend line, Bruce. So we can keep an eye on that for sure. Good morning, King. I'm trading through you today. Got to follow my rules, but man, I'm itching and twitching. LOL. Good morning, Queen. Welcome in, newbie. Good morning, Queen. Let's see what we can do. See what type of trouble we can get into today. It is FOMC, so let's be a little bit more, little cautious. Most of the morning range will probably just kind of be setting up for Powell and obviously the injection of volatility and liquidity we're going to get. So we might not get any super sexy moves in the morning, but we'll see. Let's just be here and pay attention. Instantly blew 4 accounts during Asia trading gold. Should have stick to my rules trading New York only. It happens though, King, right? So I think I'm at this interesting spot too, Matrix, where it's like, damn, I got to just do what I'm used to. Like, why am I losing money on gold or whatever? Like, I got to stick to what I'm used to. We have a lot of experience with that, whatever. New York session for you, NASDAQ for me. But how I'm thinking about it is we're still very young in our trading journey, and we're going to have to explore new markets, explore new times. I don't think it's anything crazy to be exploring the Asia session, man, if you start finding a strategy that works with that, which you can only find a strategy by learning and losing. So all in all, King, don't beat yourself up about it. We're going to get those back today, and you're going to make some money this week or next, King. Good morning, Danny. There she is. Welcome in, Queen. Love seeing you here. Matthew, good morning, King. Mad Max, let's go. In Max. Damn, everybody's just jumped in here. Good morning, family. Welcome in. We have FOMC today. Looking to maybe get a little buy-in around this gold if we get a pullback towards this trend line. NASDAQ pulled up towards overnight high. We do have, obviously, that still fat gap from the opening week to print to fill. So FOMC with the injection, we could do something weird. We could maybe go see that, but I don't know. We're already quite a ways extended, so we'll see what happens. That's exactly why I'm not willing to break my rules and trade today. The loss hurts a lot more. Absolutely, newbie. Gold dropped 40 points in 5 seconds. Didn't get a chance to set up my stop loss. That's insane. That's insane, dude. Overnight, you got cooked by a drop, like right around here, maybe. Sorry, King. Like the stream, Max NQ, my boy. Welcome in, King. I appreciate you guys. If you have not yet, let's get the likes going early. Already got 30 people in here. Could we be crazy and get like 20 likes right off the rip? That'd be amazing. That would be just a lot of love, and I would appreciate it on this nice Wednesday. But let's see what we can get here for some moves. Again, guys, it is FOMC, so overall, I'm expecting just some chop, right? Got a little light blur here. We're probably just going to chop a little bit before the real injection of liquidity comes at 2:30. Most people are going to be sidelined, waiting for Daddy Powell. Most people are going to be waiting to put their orders on, waiting for the injection of the pump. Also, just want to hear what he's going to say. I have a feeling we have a slight idea, but I've been wrong. We'll see. We could be wrong. I think, like I said, though, we're not going to probably get too spicy of a market and leading up to that. I would like a long around gold, maybe these 4,000 whole numbers, maybe the 4,010, something like that. It's a big whole number anyways. Let's go. Good morning, everyone. TLR, welcome in, King. Let's go, brother. Well, happy you're here, man. FOMC day. Wednesday. Is there any other reason to be happy? No. We have so much opportunity. So much opportunity. All-time highs in the NASDAQ. FOMC. Woo. Big opening week gap below. Woo. Come on, family. Let's get some liquidity in this markets today. And it probably, like I said, for our streaming hour or an hour and a half that we have together today, probably isn't going to be the most sexy range trading. I might even try to trade FOMC today. I think I might have the day off, so that could be a little interesting, huh? But yeah, that could be interesting. I just thought of that off the fly. I could trade FOMC today. I think I might have some time of the day off. So, but we'll see. Maybe we don't need to. Maybe we just do what we got to do right now. Get this 4,500. Yo, that'd be sick. That'd be pretty crazy, wouldn't it, Max? I think. Therefore, I am. I think. Therefore, I am. Look at this boringness. This is kind of what I'm fearful for our hour and a half together. We're going to get some market like this. Opening print candle was the 66s into the 80s, so 20 points. And now we're inside that same 20 points on NASDAQ. We're inside the same 20 points on NASDAQ right now. So this is going to be practicing our discipline, family, our patience. No reason to rush into anything. Newbies already taking the morning off because of the day. So Follow your rules. Do what you guys got to do. That gold retrace was so obvious for my model. Laughed my ass off. Caught 15 points on that practice account. Let's go, Bruce. Hell yeah, King. I agree. It was obvious. I kind of want to see a little bit more of a continuation to the downside here before we jump in, but because I actually want to find some longs. Although, you know what's weird, guys, is look at this. So yesterday started separating, but they still are converged. So look, this is the gold and this is the NASDAQ. They look pretty similar, and usually they should be deviant a little bit, deviated from each other, but they're looking very similar. So that to me is just up. That to me just says kind of up, since they're both already pushing in that direction. Here we go, gold giving us a 4,020s push. I really wouldn't mind gold in around the 10s, maybe the 4,000 whole number, maybe the 405, something like that. I think I'm going to take one. I'm definitely going to take one wherever we contact this trend line first. It's just where do we get a contact point. I'm going to try one at the 10s and 11s. Could be interesting. Get an order on there just so we can have something coming in for us. NASDAQ still within a little bit of this 20-point range, getting below opening print candle. There's not a lot going on right now. I'm just going to wait till FOMC, I think. Max, I think you're right, King. That's mostly what I'm seeing here, too. Not going to be a lot of liquidity that's going to be pumped into the markets right now. I saw on TGR's video that gold and NASDAQ have already their buy orders for today, which is why they move slowly playing, but we'll see. Yeah, I saw his video too. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, Max. Bruce, I'm not sure, King. I do think a lot of the liquidity, I wouldn't say that I would say, okay, off of that, I wouldn't say that the orders are in. I would say they're going to be waiting for FOMC. And if the orders are in, they're going to be like down here or like somewhere around like yesterday's lows on gold. Or for NASDAQ, the buy orders are probably going to be, you know, somewhere down here, so that once you get an injection and a big dip or whatever, they're going to get their fill maybe, or something like that. It's kind of more what I see. NASDAQ, I mean gold, potentially giving us an entry at these 12s. It's going to be a nice little contact point of our trend line. We can get a fill here maybe at, yeah, maybe at our price. We'll see. We will take a gander. NASDAQ's trying to find some buyers at the VWAP. Couldn't get below opening print candle. Still within the same range, guys. We're in like a 20-30 point range right now. Nothing crazy. Pat, there he is, King. Good morning, my dude. Let's go, buddy. Welcome in, King. Let's get paid today. FOMC today, so we probably are going to be a little bit more patient, Pat. A little bit more patient. I think a lot of the injection is going to be later. Also, those China tariffs will probably be released this week, too. That'd be too fun. That'd be too fun, Max. Just give us the liquidity. Let us play with your money. Give us the liquidity. Good morning, Pat. I love it, Bruce. Give us the liquidity. NASDAQ still within this tight little range, but trying to find some support at the VWAP. Gold finally broke a little bit into these 20s. I want to see maybe a fill at this trend line at the 12s. NQ to 27K. I don't doubt that at all, man. 20,000, probably 29K, man. The way this market's been going, probably 29K is more likely, subs. No, let me activate my 2 funded accounts before the tariffs. Got to get some of that fun. We got to get some of that, get some of the excitement. Super tired, but still showed up. Let's get it. Hey, let's go, King. Well, if you're tired, just be cautious of your mindset, but I love having you here, man. Sometimes when I trade tired, it is not my best trading. Just my decision making, my emotional state, a couple things like that. But I love the consistency to show up, King. That's how you get better. Be patient and wait for your setups. Drop the likes. Pat, let's go, baby. Dropping the value today, King. That's why we mess with you, Pat. Welcome in, King. Bought a zip for $80 yesterday. God bless a medical card. Let's go. That's a nice little ounce, buddy. God bless a medical card. I love a good, nice deal. You deserve that. Like the stream, chat. Let's go. Hey, user. Let's go, baby. 35 people in here. Let's get to 20 likes right away, family. Shorting gold. Danny is trying to find this downward momentum. I like that. Be cautious, Queen. I kind of want to find a fill somewhere around the 12s, maybe even the VWAP. So just be somewhat cautious. I'm sure you're going to have just a little scalp, but just be aware of that. Absolutely, the decision fatigue is real. About to caffeinate. That's what you need to do. Just cracked a C4. My caffeine traders. Come on. I wonder what I would be like on, if I was on caffeine, I'd be like, I don't drink caffeine, guys. Me on caffeine would be like a fucking, I'm a little crack addict that's be on this. I'd be talking like 1,000 miles a minute. Good luck, Danny. I'd size small to enter here, though. I like that. I'd be careful. I do want to see a rotation, but also, Queen, we could find a nice rotation to the downside here. So, break even. Once you get it, your break even. Set your TP and let the price deliver. Would like to see VWAP, but we'll trail it down. I like that. Good risk management. This VWAP would be kind of nice. I think I'd like that for a better fill, honestly. Like, that would be a sexy fill. You know what I mean? But it'd also be invalidating this little trend we have, so I don't know if I want to get that fill. That's kind of the struggle I'm seeing right now. It's kind of the struggle I'm seeing right now. I don't know. We'll see. We'll take a gander. NASDAQ really not doing much, guys. Still within the same 20-point range that we opened with. Market's been open for 12 minutes now. Looking pretty sideways. Bro, I love the Fuji Apple Celsius. They are my go-to for training. Let's go. Fuji Apple Celsius. Just a little extra something to get you going. No caffeine. That's wild. I'd dry scoop a pre-workout out right now. Dude, I would literally be itching in my skin, Saab. I'm high on life. I could not handle the extra injection of energy. I'd be like, wah! I'd be screaming at my monitors and shit. Punch a hole in it when I take a loss. No disrespect, chat, but Kiwi Celsius Solos are all your fave drinks. Kiwi Celsius Solos, all your fave drinks. Not even Kiwi Celsius. No. No, we're water drinkers here, Bruce. We just drink water here. It's boring, but it's the right way. It's healthy. It's like trading bonds or investing in hedge fund, investing in indexes. It's the boring way to go, but it's just consistent and successful. Don't be buying crypto. Buy the indexes. If I dry scoop right now, I'd be deadlighting. LOL. Deadlifting. Just start doing curls of water. Oh, I gotta get it in. Getting mad at the NASDAQ for not delivering. If we're going to get mad about anything, it's the fact that we're going sideways right now. We're going to be mostly just having a pretty boring day, family, until, I think, FOMC, but we'll see. Energy drink is just flavored water. Flavored water with a little bit of a kick in it. Are you going to be live during FOMC? I think there's a chance for Rook. I don't think I was going to, but I think there might be a chance, depending on how the work day looks down there. I think I might have a good amount of the day off, so just start curling the computer, LOL. Yeah, exactly. Squatting my chair. I put my chair on my shoulder and I just start squatting. Cold water and half lemon. Enjoy the goodness. Hey, sounds really refreshing, Almighty. I love that. If I have too much caffeine, I become mentally disabled. Me too. Me too, Caesar. You guys would be like, who the fuck is this guy? And what did he do with Tyler? If I came on here caffeinated one time, you guys would literally be freaked out. You'd be like, I don't know this stranger. I'm unsubscribing. This is not my friend. NQ looks like it's ranging. I've really only been interested in buys recently. Yeah, I do think we're ranging right now. And honestly, Pat, that's the way to play, King. Look at the market. Only been buying lately. There hasn't been, look at this. Off the print, got this one little move here that we actually almost made money on, this little sell here. And then upside, and then upside, and then upside. And we're not even filling to the down. Like, we're not even filling levels. Look at this. Just reaching higher, not filling levels. Still just reaching higher, not filling levels. So, I think overall, buying has been the play lately. NASDAQ, I mean, gold finding a little bit of bounce at these 17s. Getting back into this EMA. Kind of want to short this EMA, actually. Kind of wanted to find a little short of this EMA. I know Danny's in these shorts, so that could be interesting. Just smoke some sativa kush. No need for drinks. That's it. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Good luck today, brother. I appreciate it, Gold. Welcome in, King. NQ looks like buyers in control for now. Buyers have been in control what feels like since April, King. Since the tariff bottom on April, we saw 16,000. Guys, we saw 16,700 in the NASDAQ in April. 10,000 points ago. Holy shit, huh? So yeah, the longs have been in control. How are your TP accounts looking, Pat? Good question, Danny. We're almost at 20 likes. Let's go, chat. We need motivation for news. Let's go, family. There's 37 beautiful people watching. If y'all have not yet, hit that like button. Let's just get to 30 today. Let's be crazy. Let's get to 30. I appreciate you guys so much. It's the easy, free way to support the stream. Hope it's full of the monies. I hope it's full of the monies. Me too, Danny. I hope Pat's like, hey, I'm booking the Hawaii trip for all of us because I just hit it big. Saucy, boys and girls. Good morning, King. Here's our moderator. Going slow, if I'm honest. I keep scalping the 1 minute and need to back up and swing trade the 30. Every time I review my trades, they would have gone into deep profit if I just held. What about you, Danny? So what's getting you to sell, Pat? What's stopping you from? What's getting you out of your positions? Because you guys see me sell winners and you guys see me hold winners. So what do you think you're doing? What do you think you're doing that's different? Nah, let's get to 100 likes. Oh shit, Farouk. Let's just drop the thumb up and get to 100 likes. Fuck it, dude. Let's bring back AMC to the moon, GME, Diamond Hands. Don't do that to me, Sobs. That's a horror story. That hurts the chest for me every time I read that. AMC to the moon. 19-year-old lost 10 grand on AMC. All of my savings trying to get rich in a day. Yeah, that didn't work. Did not work. I had the diamond hands and it turned into paper money. I stopped blowing accounts though, growing consistently, so that's great. I love hearing that, King. That's how you keep your balance up. Fear in watching the P&L. I need to walk away once I'm break even. I like that. Once you get that break even, King, whew, free. It's free money. You're either gonna get paid or you're not, and either way, it's a win. So I like that. That's your awareness, Pat. Next time you're in a trade and you have your break even, dude, just literally the same way you have like the discipline to go to the gym and do the hard shit. Have the discipline to just let it deliver to either break even or to your profit. One of the two. You're happy with both. Pulling into this trend line now, family, at the 15s. I don't know if I want to buy this 15s. I kind of want this 12 still, but even then it feels like I should maybe just buy this first touch of the trend. Maybe VWAP I like a little bit more. I don't know. Yeah, Sobs. Nah, the day this stream gets 100 likes, which definitely will happen soon, I'm going to throw a party. Hey, me too, Mark. Let me tell you something. We're going to go crazy, Bruce, when that happens. But we're in no rush at all. Scared money don't make money. Never has, never will, Max. So he's telling me to get in. That's what he just said. He said, no, buy this trend line. Don't be a pussy. I said, okay, yes, sir. Saying, Pat, doing small scalps, I suck at holding my position longer. They always seem to come back to my entry, and that gets in my head. So I completely can relate to that too, Danny. And what I would say is, absolutely, thanks, Ty, of course. What I would say when I was like getting annoyed at break evens, I think it's because our original entry. So for NASDAQ specifically, this hasn't really applied with gold yet for me, but I'm very new, haven't spent a lot of time with it yet. But for NASDAQ, when I get stopped out of my break even trades, it's mostly because like I'm in a range like this, right? So I'm looking for the rotation to the downside. Well, it's tough, but basically it's just if I took a short right here, right? So we're trending up, we get a breakdown through this little high to back towards this bottom. Don't really quite touch the bottom and then get a pull back into the EMA. This is a classic setup for us. We would take this short, and if I was looking to see this break VWAP and I put my break even on once we started getting some direction, it's really up to us. So it's like, okay, I'm looking at a certain time frame, right? So we're looking at the 1 minute right now, but overall, if you're zoomed out, if we have our break even on here, look how many times we almost got supported. One pullback, started finding some support at the VWAP, which is pretty round. This probably would have gotten us out of our position in real life. But then we started getting another pullback, tried to find a dip back into the VWAP, found another support, push back up and near our price now. So if I got stopped out of this break even, it's just because we were looking for the bigger rotation, and that's okay to me. I just find that to be okay, unless, again, it's so tricky. It's like trading is so hard. It depends on each candlestick, each moment. Everything changes per thing. That's why it really is a little bit more discretionary than people know. But I love that we have something to work on, especially, I mean, Danny, you take great trades, Queen. You really do. You find nice outside edges, and you just got to work on holding sizes, holding for a little bit more time, and I think that comes with experience. But you guys are doing all the right things. Keep showing up with the right mindset. You guys are contributing to the group, as in you're acquiring collective knowledge, and I think it's a matter of time for all of us, family. Truly, truly do. Same Pat, doing small scalps. I feel like we're both in a very similar spot in our journey. I too recently have stopped blowing escapades, but I also tend to get out of the winners too early. That, guys, if you guys zoom all the way back to like when I first started, like our first couple episodes, that was me. Very like I was constant. I was blowing accounts first. Then I started slowing those accounts blowing a little bit, and then I was like constantly getting out of my winners all the time. That was the biggest thing I was talking about with my issue back then. And it still is kind of, is holding my winners. But I've been working on it a lot, and now I feel like it's something that I don't even have the itch as much. When I'm in a trade that I like, I just let it play. We are right on the edge. We're on the verge of the aha moments, so to speak. I agree, Sobs. You're right there. Sounds like we're in the same boat, Danny. Danny, you still on the shorts? I do have to say, Ty, that gold long I was talking about played out nice, LOL. Sure did, King. It sure did. That's a great sign, though, Sobs. Good luck, man. Hey, dude, I appreciate you stopping in, King. Welcome in this morning. This week hasn't been so great for me, too, but the secret is knowing when to stop trading for the day. I agree. Also, man, just have the resilience. Like, there's been so many times where I've taken trades to start the week or even to start the day where I take 2 or 3 losers and then have a big winner. So just keep showing up with the right mindset, King. Our job is to make more than we lose. Don't have to be right. Really small size and big stops. Just to practice holding. That's really good advice, Max. For Danny and Pat, Max just dropped some really good advice. I switched to micros, so I've got locked. My risk management is great now. A little bit smaller size. That's what Max was just saying. I like that. I remember. Let's go. Juan remembers. He remembers the start. That was the journey. I was blowing accounts left and right first, and then I started doing that a little less, but I kept selling my winners every time early. Now we're getting in a little bit in the middle there where I can take a good position and pretty much let it play out. But sometimes we're never perfect. We always have so much to learn. I sold gold at the 40-34 this morning. Got out at fair value gap 5 minute. Now trying to get into a buy position. King Slayer, welcome in. First time I've seen your name, I think. King Slayer. I love it. Good little short on gold. Now we're starting to find a little buy. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I think you're right. It's more set time as well. Thanks, bro. Of course. Guess we're all kind of hard-headed because it took me blowing 5 accounts, aka to finally be able to hold one, laugh my ass off. All hard-headed because it took me 5 accounts to actually be able to hold one. It does, absolutely. We as human beings are hard learners. We're stubborn. We get something that we're used to. We want to just keep doing it. We don't want to admit that we're wrong. We don't want to admit that there's better ways to do something. We don't like change. These are all things if we can work on, we'll become great traders. Use bigger time frames. Max has been trying to get me to do that too. He's like, yo, why are you trading in 1 minute? Flip over to the 5 or 15 and use these Bollinger Bands. I respect it. I'm so used to the 1 minute now. I feel like we have to be consistent with it. I'll say the one thing about the 1 minute is it does give you a lot of chances to get tricked. And I've just spent enough time seeing the tricks, but I still get tricked all the time. So 1 micro a day keeps the 9 to 5 away. I hope so, Saab. That would be nice. Family, let's just take a gander. Oh, sorry about that. You talk too much, you choke on air. Look at the gander on NQ here. 55 to the 92, the 40-point range. Very ugly, and we're still inside of it. Just for consistency's sake, I will get our box drawn out so we have a visual representation of what we're looking at. But overall, this is a pretty gross market right now. Look at that. That is our 15-minute range. Starting to break to the upside now. Found some support at the VWAP. Breaking to the ups into the 26,300 whole number. Let's see what happens here. Yeah, 100% agree. I've been glued to the 1 minute, and I really prefer more like intraday trading on the 30 minute. I'm really good at that. I swing trade micros and look for points. There it is, King. So, hey, Pat, let's just zoom out here real fast, bub, because I think that's huge, man. The reason I use the 1 minute is just because it's what I like. If you're good, you said, I'm really good at that. That sentence right there, I'm really good at that. I fucking love that. That means, dude, the same way I'm never going to be able to, like, probably bench as much as you just because of my arms. If you're good at that, if that's your strategy, if that works for you, you need to do what works for you, King. So you should, even though you're tapping into the 1 minute because that's what we're doing, you should put the 30 on and just let that be your thing. Let that be your method. Trust your strategy and keep building consistency in that, and you'll end up building the confidence in your strategy as well. I started Tradeify instant funding up 2K on the longs last night. Eli, that's our boy. I love hearing it, King. Straight to fundeds today. Tradeify instant funding. You know why? Because he's going to full port FOMC. It's crazy. But on gold, 1 micro can actually pay if you sort of know what you're doing. Oh, I for sure. Absolutely. 1 micro can pay you on pretty much everything if you know what you're doing. Nice little pump into the 26,300s, taking the overnight high on the NASDAQ right now. Still just aggressive, unreasonable buying right now, family. The higher time frames do hold the momentum. The 1 minute is great, but every time I zoom out, I'm like, oh, wow. I love that, man. If you have the vision for that, that needs to be something you focus on. The 1 minute is too much noise. Every move can scare you and look like a big move. Once that's why you should zoom out and use the 5 to 15. I will say, though, family, do you see how we typically are looking at the 1 minute? It's usually like something like this, right? Or we're still pretty zoomed in right here. But I like to try to get an overall picture. And then when we're getting serious, I'll zoom in and try to find an entry. But I've found a lot of success in myself when this is how I leave my charts. I don't zoom in. Like I used to sit here like this looking at the charts. This would be us. I'd look over to you guys and I'd look back and we're zoomed all the way in. And I'm like, okay, this is looking like it's gonna rip. I gotta short this, or I gotta join this, or whatever. Now you zoom out and you just start getting an idea of the actual range. Like, okay, buyers found a little support at the VWAP, pushing the overnight range now. Let's see what happens. And then if you see something that you like, you can zoom in. But everybody has their own strategy, family. That's my favorite shit about trading. We all see differently, we all think differently, we all trade differently, and yet we can all be successful. So dial in on what works for you guys. Dial in what works for you, kings and queens, and you will find the success you want. Yeah, thanks, Time. Sticking to the 5 and 30 and looking for those high quality fills. I love it, baby. Like, road to payout from Pat. Road to max payout for Pat. Let's go. Agree, Max. I always get emotional watching the 1 minute. Thanks, guys. Of course, bud. I like the 1 minute for a small pullback to enter. Me too, Danny. Like I was just saying, like when you pull back into the EMA, that's my favorite entries. Gold pulling into the 4,016s. It looked like it just wanted to avoid our trend line a little bit here. Pulling back up into this nice little range at the 28s. Back into the EMA now. Intrastante. Yep, this is the first time on the stream. I watched yesterday night a couple of lives and liked your style. Pretty honest. Setting the right expectations for all of us. I love it, man. Welcome in. Way to join the family, King. You're more than accepted here, brother. Our type of trader right there. We're not looking to be great. We're not looking to be right all the time. Just looking to make more than we lose and get better every single day. I'm somehow really good at finding my entries on the 32nd, and my friends say it's too much, LOL, but I kind of understand it after a year of failing it. I laugh my ass off. So there you go, Bruce. You have a year of experience with something, King. That's not nothing. And if you, I mean, I personally would be like, hey, that's fucking noisy. But at the same time, bro, at the same time, people tell me the 1 minute's noisy. If you just treat it, it's hard to tell anybody about trading because we're all just different human beings. Like I could never tell somebody how to handle stress. You're a different human being. Your brain's processing it differently. So, because trading is 99% stressful and psychological and mental, how you're going to handle it and how you're going to handle these charts and these candles and the fluctuation of money is going to be completely independent to you. So then how could I tell you what chart to look at? You know what I mean? How could I tell you what chart to look at? User, stick to the 1 minute or the 5 for entries and use the 30 or 1 hour or 4 hour for watching the momentum happen. Yes, sir, Pat. It has been different for us too, family. Usually I have my 1 minute and my 1 hour, but lately I've been trying to have the 2 markets going, so that's been interesting for us. Always something to learn. Always something to learn. How many likes we have, family? There's 37 beautiful people here watching. If y'all have not yet, it's 10 o'clock. Hit that little thumbs up. It's an easy way to support the stream. Subscribe if you're not. If you're just watching this and you're not subscribed, do us a favor. Join this family if you're one of us. If you're not, if you're one of us, though, join this family. We're trying to get to 1,000. We're so close. And we're going to have a party. We're going to have a party. NASDAQ already having its own party at the 26,320s, breaking through overnight high, finding some support at the VWAP. Still not a lot going on. Gold also getting excited. Looks like it didn't really want to touch our trend line there. Wanted to get excited before our trend. Maybe I drew our trend wrong. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I liked how I had it drawn. We just never got a contact point, and that happens. Tradeify has consistency rules, so no full port. Damn. Damn. They say no. You cannot just trade our news. You cannot gamble on news. But hey, you already hit the max target, King, so I love that. 2,000 is real. How many accounts? How many accounts, Eli? Gold kind of hanging out, avoiding our little buy order slightly. NASDAQ printing to the upside. It's 10 o'clock. Market's been open for 30 minutes. Really not a lot of opportunity yet, family. Haven't seen anything to take any trades yet. Let's keep practicing our patience. Keep practicing our patience. Get better at trading by just watching. Isn't that fun? We're getting better by just watching right now. How special is that? We don't even have to do anything, and we can get better. NASDAQ riding the EMA pretty nicely into the 320s here. We're at all-time high, so trading ATH is always going to be a little different. Gold is not at ATH, but had a nice little pump. Still maintaining the 4,000s, which is a big number. I would have liked a little touch of the 4s maybe, but now it's just printing. And we watch and we find out. Wait, so you're live 9:30, right? Not 9? Yeah, 9:30. If you look at the top of the video, I think it's like right. I can't point to it, or it's like that way. It says every day 9:30, 11. I used to put 9, but I would never show up at 9. So literally never straight at 9. OBS, yes sir, Max. OBS, Bubba. They'll do everything you need to do. If you should start streaming, you start getting into it. Start making videos. Look at NASDAQ finding some selling off the 320s into the 300s now. What is the play here? Finding some selling maybe to the top of the 15-minute range. Wouldn't mind seeing if we could maybe stay in this to keep pushing to some lower prices for the overnight. I don't want to just keep seeing overall extension. I think it's hard to predict. One right now, test it out. One right now, test it out. You tell me to get in this, Eli? Tyler, when you start the Discord, I'm definitely gonna buy a PC to stream with you guys. Fuck yeah, bub. I love it. That'll be a vibe when we're all just hanging out. All hanging out live, trying to make money together. Can't wait for it. Secure another payout. We'll taking 1.2K. Don't plan to build a buffer at this point. Blew the accounts, kind of screw my mind. My man took a payout yesterday out of one of his 7. Blew a couple today, but he's taking a payout out of another one. So hey, that is how you find longevity in this game. It's not about making money. It's not about being right every time. It's about making money. It's not about being right every time. It's about making more than you lost. He blew some accounts, but is already making that money back with the 2 payouts. It is mentally exhausting, Matrix. That's why you stated like it's kind of fucking with you a little bit because you blew those. But if you remember, King, the whole point of taking those payouts was to pay for your fees. So now you're up. You're up on these accounts. Yeah, it's not ideal. Obviously, we want to be perfect, but I'm proud of you, King. That's not easy to do. You're still locking in payouts and slowly but surely building up that confidence, and you're going to be making those fat payouts anytime soon. It's still so early. Still so early. Hey, King, those blown accounts are still a learning step. They might be blown, but the experience isn't. Exactly. I love it, Bruce. We're always learning. That's valuable insight, and you're getting better, King. That small gold pullback for me, our entries, that just got me the 270. The smaller trades are better for me. I like that, Danny. If that's what you're good at, getting in and getting out, Queen, I respect that. That's Pat looking at the 30-minute, right? That's something that I'm not super good at. I'm not really good at scalps because, like, for me with scalps, it increases my emotion because I'm like, oh shit, I'm up $30. Should I take this $30? Because I could be wrong and lose $30. Instead, I'd rather be like, okay, I could lose $300 here, or I could make $2,000. Let's just see what happens, and then be okay with either. Truly being okay with either. NASDAQ 325 sell off back below the 15-minute range. I wouldn't mind a little attempt, maybe back up and around the EMA for some selling. Excuse me. VWAP's at the 264s. We're in the 80s right now. I'm going to sell a couple NASDAQ at the top of this range at the 295s with 5 contracts. I'm shorting 5 contracts at the 295s. We'll see what happens here, family. See what happens here. I've just been getting better at holding my winners. I love it. Was talking about my account I have. Okay. That makes sense. It makes sense, Eli. I do 5 points on gold. If she stalls, I just trail tighter. I'm learning gold. I'm still very new to her, so I'm trying to figure out what she likes, how she moves, how she talks, how she thinks. I need to work on holding my shorts. Top tick. Got out at 21 points with 2 minis. My short. Top tick. So you were in at these 320s, King, but you got out. See, that's... Once you got your break even on Matrix, so if you were shorting the NASDAQ, let's say you got a 320 fill, right? 321. You have a beautiful little entry up here. You're short. Once you got this validation through the EMA, this right here is... So watch this. We rode this EMA all the way up. Once you got your first break of the EMA and you're at a 21 fill, dude, fuck yeah. I'd put your break even on. This next candle even delivered again through you through the 15-minute range. You have your break even on, and then your take profit, maybe the VWAP, bottom of the 15-minute range. Oh, baby. But whatever your strategy is, King, we'll see. You really full porting, huh? No, I ain't full porting. I'm on a 150K. This is a third porting, King. Plus, the market's moving in 20-point ranges right now, so I can go up. We can leverage up a little bit more right now because there's no volatility in this market. It is very stagnant. 20-point ranges, yeah. We can go in a little bit more size. I need to work on holding. I have a daily loss limit set, so that's good. That's your safety buffer right there. That means that should allow you the confidence to know that, hey, you're willing to lose this much today, and you can take trades outside of that. We're not going to be right every day, but when we win, we can make way more than that daily loss limit. I just wanted to secure that payout winning days. Got to, and that's how you find longevity, King. Nothing wrong with that at all, Matrix. Looks like fake selling to me. Just be careful, bro. Hey, I appreciate that, Max. For real, King. Thank you. Thank you, King. Looks like fake selling, he says. You think so, huh? Even with all this extra buying. All right. I like the insight there. That's why I appreciate you guys. I don't know if we're going to get our fill now because EMA is curling pretty aggressively. I would still like a fill, but I think that's going to be closer to the top of this range now. Something more like this, maybe. Even that feels a little out. Even that feels a little bit out. Gold, since our trend line near miss at the 16s, it's just been straight upside to the 36s. It does look like fake selling, Max. This is more like a second entry long or ranging. My reasoning for not agreeing with you guys is because we had a attempt here. So pushing highs at 308s. Nice little sell-off, which is expected after the overnight push. Another attempt by the buyers after holding the VWAP. Another rejection at this previous high. Back into the VWAP. Then we opened it with a New York session. Tried to find the liquidity here. Tried to push up. Still got stuck by this high. Another VWAP support. And then we did push the high. But the buyers weren't able to hold it. And sellers took it down in this range. That, for me, is the short signal. Is that if we would have maintained this pullback somewhere around a little less deep, I'd be into it. But I don't know. Let's see what happens here. Almost just got touched in there. Nice little nice little buying there off the EMA or off the 270s. Trying to get a fill at the EMA. We're a little higher than I'd like. Maybe probably won't get a fill. We'll see. Gold is holding the 5-minute structure. Pulling into the EMA now. You guys know usually it likes to ride it when it picks it. So we'll see there. That's right, Pat. Premium for buy side is the 258s. I like it, family. I like that you guys are trading you. Sitting on my hands till FOMC. That's real discipline. That really is. Not a lot going on. I'm taking an attempt here at this previous high. But it's kind of looking like we might not get it. And guys, that is probably going to be the safest play anyways. We know that a lot of the volume and the liquidity in the market isn't going to be just dumped in here right now. Well, it looks like we might get a fill on our 269 short here. Let's see what happens. Or our 292. Shorting the EMA on NAS. I'm also looking for a short here, Danny. I feel like I just got touched, but it did not give us a fill. So There's no way that did not just give us a fill, right? Y'all saw that touch my price right there, right? Y'all saw that touch my price right there, right? It's crazy because this is a very slow range, guys. Even this move, that 292 to the 284, that's 10 points. It's just, the market is very still right now, family. Just keep that in mind. Up 400 on my gold short. Let's go. Let's go, user. I love to hear it, Bruce. On the short, so where you in at? The 36s? It already reacted, though. RIP. What? That's Topstep X for you. You think so, newbie? Did I just get touched and diddied by Topstep X? Get it? Because we got the breakdown to where I was hoping to see it. Now I don't really like this position as much anymore. We would have just perfectly top ticked that, but now I don't really like it as much anymore after getting the VWAP pull. Nice little trade, Danny. Nice little trade, exactly. Boom. I love it, Queen. Nice EMA pullback short. I was looking for it too, Queen, but I was looking for it at the 292s, and I didn't get my fill, so no big deal. No big deal. I'm going to hold for the fun of it, fam. Yeah, 36. 36 entry. Put your break even on, King. We got through the EMA. Hopefully we find some more continuation. Ride that puppy. I love it. When is FOMC? Sorry, I just saw that now, Pat. It is 2 o'clock, my dude. 2:30. 2 o'clock is the meeting, and then 2:30 is when he actually starts the meeting. So 2 o'clock they start, and then 2:30. 2 o'clock's the meeting. 2:30 he's the conference is when he starts speaking. Let's go, Max. It has to push through on their platform. Yeah, I don't want this fill anymore. I almost just didn't pay attention to the fact that we almost just got tapped into the short fill. After getting the support at the VWAP, NASDAQ looking like it kind of wants to push higher again. Lock that winning days for sure. Matrix trying to help out Bruce, telling him to lock it in. Looking for long on NQ. Almighty, that might have been the VWAP pullback, King. Hope you got a fill there. I had a dream either last night or the night before, and the market was crashing, and we were down to the 17,000 overnight on the NASDAQ. What a dream, Saucy. Imagine having some sells on that. Oh, I would be in the Bahamas. Never seen again. I think it could pop the upside. A random volume spike. I think so, too. We got the test down to the VWAP. Found some support. Pushing back to the top of the 15-minute range. Nice little spike of volume. Not a ton of volume, but enough that it's, I mean, it is FOMC, pre-FOMC, so volume is volume. I'm not trading my active accounts this week, unfortunately, but yes, you're right. I love when you guys speak Dutch. It's the coolest shit. I got scared out of that buy. Filled at 263s. Watch it go to the Valhalla. 263s, Pat. Would have been sexy, King. I don't think we're going to see Valhalla, though. I think you're okay there. I think we're going to just continue to see this rotation, possibly, but I don't think Valhalla. I'm not even sure we're going to push back up to the upside here, honestly. Watch this. I'm going to short one, and I'm going to have my stop above this. So very, 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 very tight range here. I just want to see if we can get a little play on this. And our stops are just going to be above this new swing high. Risking 10 points on this. Not a lot. I just want to see if we can get a rotation back down here. I like that we're still in the 15-minute range. Would like to find some selling here. Have you had any payouts from Topstep? At Sheezy. We have indeed. Welcome in. First time I think I've seen your name, chatter. We absolutely have. Welcome in. Yeah, I got quick scalp for the long close to the VWAP. Nice. Oh, I love it, Almighty. Carry that thing. Bull flag on gold. I think maybe, Danny. Overall, bigger time frame, absolutely. Now we just got to find where we can get a nice healthy pullback into that to get the continuation. Damn, look at the reaction. Gold is so scary. I love it, though. Me too. Me too, Bruce. It's terrifyingly beautiful. Just like frightening and gorgeous. Shocking but lovely. Oh, Ty is a DJ. Oh, I'm a degenerate. Born and bred. That's my other issue. I can't get scared out of those super good fills just because it looks like it's going against it. No, truthfully, Pat, which again, bub, you'll just continue to learn with experience, but those are actually the best entries typically you'll find. When the market's looking really scary, when it feels horrible and terrifying, those are the times to get in. And then again, have a tight stop. So you know what you're risking. You're not risking the house, right? You're just having a tight little stop. For me, it's always those 15 points. So I'm always risking $300. If I find something I like and it looks scary, well, guess what? It was $300 to try it. And if it works, you get paid. Usually a lot more than $300. So our job's to not be correct. Just get paid when we lose, King. I think gold is going to go touch the 180s. Let's see it get up there then. I would love that in a couple days. Let's find a long-term swing scalp on it. Work. My boy Work would be trading that with a swing position. Yeah, Pat, that's why I trail up at least 10 points and let my wins hold as much as I can. That's it. Maybe I will try with 3 micros on Topstep Live account. Hey, I love it. A little swing trade, Max? Come on, King. Tell me you get 100. If you ride this thing up 110, 20 plus points with a gold MC, bro. Woo. In a live too, man. God, that's some aura right there. Yeah, 10, 15 points. Always. That's what I always risk. King, let's go. There he is, Amy. Welcome in, my man. Welcome in, King. How you doing? Happy Wednesday. Do it, Max. Definitely do it. You know she's going up. Long term, she's got one direction, and it's not down. Getting some reaction back at the top of the 15-minute range. Let's see if we can get some more sellers here by our NASDAQ friends. Still a little too early for a break even, but price is just moving weird. Max is the G, absolutely. Well, I have 3,500 DLL, so I guess that will be my stop. 3,500 DLL with 3 micros. You're looking at like, my math isn't great. That's you have a lot of risk to find the 41s, 80s in that way. That'd be fun. It'd be interesting to watch. Laugh my ass off. Sorry, I trade gold and NASDAQ on Asia in London this week. That's why I don't show up. Hey, no worries, King. I know you're here in spirit. Your support is always immaculate. I appreciate you for being here, Amy. Welcome in again, King. I usually use 3 to 5 micros unless it's an A++, and I collect the points. 350 point stop is huge. That's absolutely massive. It's maddening. Amy, my man, Asia is my shit, King. Let's go. It is. Amy loves the Asia sessions. Matrix, you able to try? We wouldn't even be scared to try it as well. Nah, 3 micros on gold is still pretty big size for a swing. I mean, I agree. It's not nothing. It's huge. I would not use that much risk, Max. And Deontay, yo. Welcome in, Deontay. I had a friend that was named that a long time ago. Welcome in, King. First time I think I've seen your name chatter. Happy to have you here, brother. That's 1169 ticks on micro gold with 3 micros. That's alarming. Do you trade Asia on live? Seb, welcome in, King. First time I've seen your name as well. We haven't traded Asia on live much. As I'm transitioning into trading full time, I will be picking other sessions to be trading. So not yet, Seb, but in the future, I'm thinking so. 3,500 even the 3 micros could just get wicked out on FOMC. Got to get ready for work, Tyler, but I'll be finishing the live when I'm back for sure. Good luck, King. Praying for big blacks, flash whites, no wicks, whatever it is you're in. I'll laugh my ass off. Good luck, everyone. Much love, family. Hey, I love it, Bruce. Absolutely much love, King. Have a good day at work. Appreciate you for being here and good trading today. Let's keep that momentum for next week or tomorrow, King. Have a good day at work, though, brother. Oh, yeah, sorry. I peep all the time. Just don't talk. No worries, King. Welcome in. Way to join the conversation. This is how we get better as traders. Welcome to the family. I just follow the market makers. If we close the day white with reversal and big volumes, then I know that the Asia will be a big moves too. So I just follow the price and what does and what follow the price, what does and what he want to do. I love it. You always have to follow price. Not our emotions, not our opinions. Just follow price action. Read it. Buyers just found some support at the 76s. Looks like it's going to stop us out at the 300s here. Little unfortunate. Gold turning around at the 36s still. Still had that nice fill up there if you were in that. How much longer do you think you'll work your job? Crypto. Newbie. Asking the hard questions. I don't know, Queen. I don't know. I'm in a weird spot where I have a lot of reasons to not be working right now, which is like a blessing, and I'm not taking that for granted. I'm very grateful and blessed to be where I am in life, but it's also like I have a fear that I don't want to lose where I'm at, so I don't want to like stop working too early. And also it's like a part of my identity. This is all personal, but a part of my identity is I've realized is because I'm a hard worker. I don't know if it's from my youth, from my mom telling me that's what you got to do, but I believe working hard is like a chip on the shoulder. It's a value set. It's a thing. So I don't want to become someone that doesn't work in a sense. I know my work would migrate more into streaming more and giving you guys more of my energy. Instead of working for someone else, I would be investing in this channel more and you guys. But there's a part of me that's just afraid. And right now my life is easy. I've built this life for myself. I've allowed myself to be able to trade with you guys and work and supply for my family and my friends. So it's hard to like necessarily just throw that away. But I am soon, really soon, going to be ready to invest fully and just start growing harder on this. W. Bruce for sure. Can you explain that big blacks no wicks in simple terms? I'm retarded. Farouk. Big blacks, Bubba. We love the big blacks no wicks, or the big whites no wicks. So if I'm in a position, I need to see the continuation, and I hate seeing wicks. So when we're in a big range and we want to see a level break, like say I was in this trade right here, I want to see this break down here with a big black and a no wick. I don't want to see any wicks, and I don't want to see any absorption of price. I want to see some continuation there. Quit end of the year. You've got the money. Ah, Pat, you're right, King. It'd be crazy. Start working harder on the other things like content and business. Once you have the free time. W's, Pat. I really am, King. I really got to do it. I know I have belief in myself, confidence in myself, and I know it will work out. It's just right now it's a little bit of fear. Preach, brother. ISO. There he is. It's been a little while, King. I love seeing you here, man. Welcome in again. Always, always, always. Like NASDAQ, only looking for more up, then wait for correction to the golden zone of the last day candle, then surf with it. The sellers most do a high first, then react from the last high, then see sellers. I think I butchered that, but I bet there's a lot of good value in there. Like NASDAQ, only looking for more up, then wait for the correction of the golden zone of the last day candle, and then surf with it. The sellers must do a high first, and then react from the high, then to see the sellers. I got you now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, W Insights right there. Thank you, bro, of course. We started getting a little bit more support at this range. I think we could be stopped out on this, guys, but we're gonna let it play out. Market's been open for an hour. We're still stuck in a very boring range. Most of the people, high time frame, most of the liquidity is going to be waiting for FOMC. So if you guys haven't taken any trades, be patient. Nothing to really do right now. Once I had double my teaching salary with passive/residual income, I quit loud and proud. Threw my students a party and left midday laughing my ass off. Principal is still confused till this day. That is the biggest fucking flex I have ever read, newbie. Let's go, queen. That is a queen at work right there. That is the hypest shit I've seen. God, that's motivational right there. Replaced her income, said, hey, I'm having a good time and I'm out, and then just left on her own volition. That is a queen energy. Double your salary. Once I had double my teaching salary. I'm in that same parameter. I'm in that. I've achieved that level that you're talking about, newbie. I've doubled my trimming salary right now. Wow, incredible crypto. I love it. Preach, bro. I'm scared to quit too. I'm making decent money off of ecom and now I'm getting into trading. Down about 3K blowing combines and funded. That's nothing, bro. That's just learning expenses. Congrats on the ecom. About to get into wholesaling and see how that goes. Congrats, brother. I think you're in a great position, and you sound like you know what you're doing. You have your head on your shoulders. You're in really nice opportunities to keep paying yourself. If your job isn't too stressful, King, I would say stretch it as long as you can. But if it's something that's holding you back, invest more in yourself, invest more in your businesses, brother, and you'll be right off the top. W Crypto. By the way, do you offer mentorship? I don't, Farouk. I've never really considered it. I like to just share as much as I can here for free, brother. But I love that you would find some value in that. Just join the community, join the friends, join the family. Do it. You'll never grow your empire trading your time for a paycheck. She's right. Bunch of G's here. The bunch of G's, Farouk. Welcome to the best community, King. How long have you been trading crypto? Newbie, she's been trading for a little bit. All right, family. I would normally wait for these 70s to break a little bit, put a break even on. This trade isn't much anyways. Nothing crazy, but I do think just in terms of normal risk management, just have good practices. I think we should be putting break even on soon. Still want to see a break of this previous low, though. So, can't do it quite yet. NASDAQ playing games. I start thinking building a bit for my strategy and give it to free to help others pass evals and make money. That's it, buddy. No paywalls. Trying to help as many people as you possibly can, and that will just turn around and help you out in ways that you can't really predict. If you can properly teach someone to trade, then you know trading, right? So if I can properly share my insight and my mindset to trading and help other people find success, then that means you can only teach something that you have knowledge in. So then I'd be a better trader by that standard, and we can just keep getting paid. Thanks, Pat. Job's too easy. 6 figures too. Oh, Farouk. Yeah. How do you walk away from that? How do you walk away from a 6-figure consistent? I love it, brother. I would love the mentorship. Hey, I mean, I guess I would consider something like that, Farouk. We could have a conversation, King. Looks like the market's waiting for FOMC. I think so too, Matrix. I think that's mostly what we're going to be seeing is a whole lot of sideways action. Not a lot going on. We're already chopping up into the top of the range here. So I think that is mostly going to be what happens. Aiming the G. Absolutely, Matrix. There's 48 beautiful people watching, family. I know. Could we get to 30 likes? That would be insane. Show a lot of support. It is FOMC, so the range isn't crazy right now, but the hype is real. The vibes are immaculate. I appreciate everyone for stopping in this morning, spending your morning with us. Let's get those likes up. Easy way to support the stream. I'm going to spend all my money on a McLaren and turn homeless. You won't be homeless. You'll have a nice car to sleep in, Max. Pat, about a year and a half full-time trading. I went from teaching to focus on my real estate company fully, got it oiled up, and ventured into trading when my schedule had no demand on it. What a queen, guys. Replaced her income teaching. So number one, she was generous with her energy and time teaching the youth. Replaced her income like a boss, like a queen with real estate. Took that business to then being outside of it, so she separated herself so that she can actually continue to make it oiled up, get payments outside of it, and can do something with her time, and then has been taking her extra profits and started getting into trading. What a queen. I love the success story, newbie. Congratulations, queen. I'm going to spend all my money. They say you can't fully understand something deeply like your strategy unless you can efficiently teach it to another person. Exactly, Pat. Exactly, Pat. Year and a half, not a year. That's a lot of time. How do I get into contact with you, brother? My Instagram, King. Same as my username on YouTube. Just my name, Tyler Cam. You can find me there. It's a little bit more about fitness and stuff there, but I'm thinking about changing that also into more trading. Clearly, you guys are a big part of my life right now, and I think a lot of people would find some insight on. I don't post a lot on Instagram just because I haven't been able to find the value, but I want to start finding value for you guys. Creating things that aren't just, hey, look what I had for dinner. King, I think you should do more on psychology videos. Matrix, I appreciate you, brother. I actually am working on a video today that is psychological. And I promise you guys, the video that I'm working on right now, spend some time with it. Really adopt what I'm going to say in it. And it will change who you guys are as traders. It will change the way you think about life. It will change how you show up to your life. But absolutely. And it's I kind of talked about it a little bit yesterday. And I'll tease it now, too. It's the acronym CARDS. Consistency, awareness, resilience, discipline, simplicity. Follow those things, adopt those things, and it will truly change your guys' lives. Just got the boom order on our NASDAQ. Finally got stopped for a little loss there. Buyers just kind of chopping around the range. That's the dream right there. Absolutely, Saab. What a queen. You can do both. More about lifestyle, King. You can do both. More about lifestyle. Lifestyle and psychology. All of the things. Once I get the time back, family, I'm gonna be sharing a lot more. Sharing what I think you guys can find some value in. Sharing what I think will help you guys become better traders and better in your lives. Thanks, but it's not so glamorous when a toilet gets stopped. There's always another side to it, right, newbie? Every beautiful story has an ugly moment. They're a channel great for trading mindset. Pat Balloini, trading mindset. I've actually seen his channel. I do like the way he simplifies it. Again, everyone has their own strategy. Find what works for you and be consistent with it. 4 more $150 days and I can withdraw the Topstep live balance. What a king. Let's go, Max. Huge accomplishment, huge milestone. Not only to reach a Topstep live account, but to take a payout from it, man, is fucking awesome. Be proud of yourself. That's badass. Absolutely badass. Took a little 1-minute scalp on NQ. I love it. Max is the boss, no doubt. How can we get to your level, Max? Consistency, family. Just keep showing up. Just keep showing up. We're all on the way. Absolutely. Well-deserved. Well-deserved flowers for the man. It's crazy that I hit the LL 3 times trying to make the 150 LOL. That's trading sometimes, King. That is trading. I blew 2 XFAs yesterday. Should I get them back by paying 1K or stick with combines? By the way, I have no idea what's going on. I'm just following you. I would not activate them. Depending, you said $1,000, so they're probably the 50Ks. I don't think the value's there, Farouk. I would personally just go back to combines, but that's because I have confidence in combines. I know I can pass them pretty easily. And I feel like you can too if you already passed them. So I would personally save your money. It's a little cheaper to go with combines, but it's up to you. Also, we are going to have a pretty big week of volatility with this FOMC. So if you do it, reinstate them for free, the back to fundeds, and you catch a good move, it could be worth it. But definitely a little bit of a gamble there. Ooh, man, I was pissed. I can understand. Combines and pass them. I agree, Matrix. I've been putting on a mini on market open with a bracket order, and then I just don't look at it for the rest of the day. See, that's a crazy type of trading, but it works. Discipline. Just showing up, doing the thing consistently, and then walking away. Being okay with whatever happens. Yo, there's 42 people watching. You guys are amazing for spending the morning. Let's get that thumbs up button smashed. Try to get into 30 today. 30 would be amazing. FOMC. Get a little 30 likes on FOMC. If you're not subscribed yet, also, when you're watching this channel, if you find any insight whatsoever, you want to join this family, subscribe. We're trying to get to that 1,000, that big old 4-digit number. You're right. That's why I didn't get them back. Thanks, King. Of course, Farouk. Just patience. You can get them back quick. Work for 26 days now, so yeah. Works for 26 days now. King status, man. I'm telling you. That's no joke. That's no joke right there. Something that can work consistently in the NASDAQ for 20 days is no joke. I'm max XFAs for the month. Topstep won't get me any more accounts. Got to wait the new month coming soon. We'll try to run back to 5 funded again. Me too, Matrix. I'm in the same boat. I haven't passed the combine, so I still have these F150s to rinse. But, yep, I'm also at the max combines purchase for the month. But new month starts soon, baby. Halloween's in 2 days, by the way, family. Spooky season. Woo, 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 woo. Hope everyone's going to have a good-ass time. Nice, safe, fun night. Little spooky vibes. All about the trading psychology stuff. Look forward to it. Just finished reading Trading in the Zone. I love it, Corey. I love that book, too. I am outside of life, outside of trading. I'm deeply interested in psychology. I love the way the brain works. I love to know what makes us think, how we draw connections from everything and build our worldview and our world perspective, and it's unique to everybody. So I'm fascinated by stuff like that. Plus, the combines give you a cheaper entry to learn what he's doing, not just follow. You'll become a beast for less of a tuition fee. I agree, Crypto. And actually, that's one of my favorite things. I do love that you're messing with it, Farouk, and you're trying to join the family that way, but I do want you to try to find your own strategy. Not find your own strategy. You can use our strategy, but just get better at your own market intuition, because I think that's what's going to find you some success. You can obviously follow the stream and follow the trades along for a while, but if you don't consistently find something that works for you, you're going to be in a really fragile state. You could be vulnerable at any point. Yes, sir. Dressing my daughter up as a candle. Better be a... I'm not even going to say it. Big white, no wick. Big white, no wick. Tyler, you should interview Max. That would be a badass video. Holy shit, Matrix. What a great fucking idea, dude. Max, we should do that, King. We should get in and have a little talk, have a little interview, a little conversation about trading psychology, our journeys, our experience. Max, you can sleep in a race car, but you can't race a house. Get that McLaren once you truly ready, or just lease it. I'm going to get a 488 GTP and then going to build the motor and do the twin turbos. What a king. We could do that, bro. That'd be awesome, man. That'd be awesome, bro. Could also launch your channel that way so people can come find you. Say it. She's going to be a candle, right? Big white, no wick. No, that's a great idea, Matrix, for sure. That could be a lot of fun. How do I find a strategy? I just revenge trade and get wrecked every time. I love it, Farouk. Love the honesty, King. We all did, brother. That's how we learn. You find a strategy by showing up consistently with the right mindset. Be open-minded and just be resilient. When you do take losses, learn from them. Have the awareness to see what you did wrong. Don't make the same mistakes again. Keep showing up consistently, and you'll be making money in no time. Also, for strategies, man, I find it to be simple is better. So, like, if you zoom out and go, also, Farouk, if you want to, King, you can go back and watch all 100 or however many live streams and watch the strategy that we use slowly get better and slowly get more refined. And that's just our edge, right? We're just through time, you build something up. Read a bunch and find something you click with. Don't hop strategies. Stick with one. And that is a queen tip right there as well. Just stick with one, man. That's what I try to tell Pat. Whatever works for you is a big thing. Like, Pat is good at the 30 minutes, and he likes to have a little bit more of a swing trade. Me, I like a little bit more of I like to find my edges, but I still like to hold for big moves. But that's just my strategy, and that works for me. And everyone has their own little thing. Farouk, you could look at like a 4-hour chart and could be the best 4-hour chart trader ever. Like, you're like, oh, look how obvious this is, and then find a 300-point move. You know what I mean? So spend some time, King. Spend some time. Look at different time zones or time frames. Look at different markets. Give yourself some experience, some time, some grace, because you're going to be wrong a lot. Be okay with being wrong. And then a matter of time, King, a year, 2 years, you'll be successful. Most guys, once they get a supercars, just lease them. They aren't impossible to get into, but they can be hard to get out of. Just keep that in mind. Makes a lot of sense. Because why do you need a big old expensive car? So people lease them. Gold never came us, excuse me, sorry about that. Never came back below our trend line there where we were looking for a possible fill. NASDAQ kind of just chopping at the top of the range. Again, guys, it is FOMC, so a lot of the movement is going to be later in the day. We're just here trying to get some experience, some time, some screen time. It's currently just printing to the upside at the moment on the NASDAQ. I feel like we could see a big red candle at any moment, or a big black no wick. Gold finally getting back below. These 36s that the dude took for a short still playing pretty effectively right now. VWAP on gold at the 408s. It was at the 402s when we were looking at it earlier, so that's finding some upside. That's finding some upside there. Can't lease cars in the Netherlands is lame. They're taking the fun away and can't even lease a car in the Netherlands. Why? I'm interested in that. Nate, what'd I just say? I think a big black could be coming at any moment, and here we go. NASDAQ finding the big black. I'm shorting the 96s on NASDAQ. Little scalp. Not going to risk a lot here. Yeah, I have been improving as much as I'm not satisfied with it, but yes, I have been improving as much as I'm not satisfied with it, but I have slowly gained the consistency and profitability, and after a few nice winners, I will get paid and will continue to improve. That's it, King. I think you're getting a lot better. I've seen you getting a lot better. I've seen your orders getting better. We're going to be at the top of this high. I've seen you showing up. You're spotting the trade, your analysis when you come into the market and you're trying to tell us things that you're spotting and seeing. Those have been consistently getting better. You're absolutely on the process, Pat. It just takes time, King. So I'll just go ahead and lock out till this afternoon. I think that's the safest thing, Sub. I'm taking one more little attempt here at this EMA to see if we can get a rotation to the downside, but I'm probably not going to be looking for much here. Buy a used one. If you're not worried about clean title and want to keep it and get a really good deal, you can get a salvaged one. Salvaged little car, a little salvaged nice McLaren. Here we go, guys. Getting a little move now on the NASDAQ. Break even's going to be on. See if we can get this to keep delivering through this bottom for us. Nice little move on the NASDAQ here. Nice little move on the NASDAQ here, family. Caught a little something, nothing crazy. Break even's on. Let's just be patient. I wouldn't mind seeing VWAP deliver. VWAP could be kind of nice, not gonna lie. VWAP could be kind of spicy, I'm not gonna lie. All right, King, I'm gonna head back to sleep. Wish you the best. Stay safe, Kings. Hey, I love it, Matrix. Have a great-ass day, brother. Thanks for being here, spending your morning. Get some rest. FOMC is gonna be today. Happy Wednesday, King. Thanks, bro. That genuinely means a lot. Of course, King. Of course, King. I've been love watching it too, Pat. I've been love watching it. VWAP here is inevitable. Oh, it has to happen, right, Saucy? I mean, it's already delivering pretty clean. We got to get through these 79s, and we should look pretty good down there. This price action has been brain rot for me, but if you specialize in range scalping, it has been fantastic. Yes, me too, newbie. I'm not good at ranging typically, but we did get a nice little entry there on our position. Let's see if we can get a range. Caught a VWAP short the other day. Hope this dumps big blacks. Big blacks, baby. No wicks. Come on, Pat. Deliver to the VWAP for us. Nice little move. Oh, clean delivery too. NASDAQ being nice to us this morning, family. Clean delivery. And then it turns around right at our little price there. Go deliver to VWAP. Don't be weird. Don't even be weird. Did anyone have trouble using the reset credits Topstep gave? I used mine today, TLR. Didn't find any struggle with it. I used 3 of them on my 150k's. Didn't have any issue. What type of problem are you seeing? No trailing? No trailing, Maxi. We like to just deliver here, King. We like to just deliver here, King. Show us the VWAP here, huh? Show us the VWAP in the NASDAQ right now. We're looking for the 269s. We're 6 points above it. Surely we get a little delivery here to the 269s. Trying to use it, but getting an error message. Interesting. What is that error message, TLR? Oh, you are from Netherlands, so you heard about macro. Macro. Me in a range and a perfect tutorial on how to go from $1 billion to 0 in 60 seconds. Same, newbie. You want to see how you lose money? Watch Tyler trade in the range. Macro Mafia. Okay. Y'all were confused. Like, what? Y'all were like, what? VWAP being a tease. I will say, because we turned right before it, I have a feeling that we can get the, maybe even deeper into the range now. Gold finding some selling as well. Yeah, but I didn't watch it. I'm Moroccan. I love it, Amin. Yeah, but I didn't watch it. That's interesting process. So you would rather get stopped at break even than trail for even just say 1K profit? Genuinely curious on that. Absolutely, Sobs. Because how many times am I going to get this to come back to my 1,000? So if I'm looking for 1,000, I would have just got out when I was up 1,000, right? But because I'm looking for the continuation, I'm giving myself, if I got out of the $1,000 bucks, right? Holy shit. Here we go, NASDAQ. Sorry, I just got quiet there. She was delivering. But if I would have just got out at $1,000, and this wasn't even 1,000, was it? It was close. Hold on, NASDAQ. Can you not diddy us? Can we get a big black no wick right now? Deliver to that VWAP. teasing me a little too much here. Deliver. Yeah, but Sob, and I'll eat my word there. I would rather, for me personally, take $1,000. I take a break even and look for the 3,000 than to get stopped at the 1,000 over and over and never make the 3. Is that a VWAP touch, or are we gonna finally deliver here, NASDAQ? What are you doing to us, girl? 3 points in the NASDAQ being a lot of absorption at this price. Might be a bad hold now. Gonna continue to read this. Gonna continue to read this now. Deliver. Deliver through that VWAP. I feel like once it does, it's gonna even be bigger, and we're gonna get some more selling, maybe. It's teasing me though. It's teasing me though. The buyers hold 75. They're trying to, I mean. That's a lot of absorption at these wicks right now. I just wanted to see one VWAP touch. Shit. Is that too much to ask? Is that too much to ask? I wanted one little VWAP touch. Shit. Feels like it is, family. I would still rather break even here. I would still rather break even than to see this not deliver. I'm not going to lie, though. I'm not an idiot. And if we don't continue to push through this absorption price, I will put our trailing on now. Or I'll take a profit here. Come on, NASDAQ. Do the thing. Leading the 69s. Brutal. Brutal.
Order filled.
I could never hold, but then I never get the big moves you do. Patience, Danny. Consistency. You'll keep seeing that it works out. Eventually, I knew that eventually this plays out to VWAP more often than it doesn't. Just got to trust the NASDAQ. Let her do it. Let her move. Let her do the thing for you. But let's just say you got stopped for 1 to 1.5K and your bias says the same. Can't you just re-enter the trade if the idea is still valid and also be up on this account? It's a good point, Sob. But it just requires more effort. So, like, yes, I could get out 1K and then try to scale back in. But what I'm doing with that mindset is I'm like, okay, I'm afraid of my position. So I have to get out of this right now. And then I have to make another decision to re-enter again. Instead of just having my break even on, emotions are off and you just let it deliver. So it's just like it's like a simplicity for me. It's like it's a lot easier for me to just let it happen. If I win, I win. I lose. And then to just be outside of that. You know what I mean? So that's typically what I'm seeing is like, it's just simplicity's sake for your ease of mind. I'd rather just not have to watch it. Holy shit. I had a feeling that if we did get back down here, it was going to be heavier. And it is. There's the weight now. Cutting deeper through the VWAP there. Trail to absorption. Personally, I get out at levels price because if not break, it will see a big reaction. Big blacks. What a beast, LOL. Would you still trade break even if you'd have trailing drawdown? Would you still trade break even if you'd have a trailing drawdown? Oh my word, family. Just one-sided here. NASDAQ finally finding the sells. I'm gonna take our gold position off as well. Finally getting the move down there. Wilderness, crazy. Would you still trade break even if you have a trailing drawdown? Shiro, probably not. I don't know. I haven't traded top or Apex enough with those type of rules to know. But I like to know. W Kings, I appreciate it. I'm out now. Have a good one, Matrix. Thanks for stopping in, King. I don't see us going below VWAP. Too aggressive for FOMC later. Saucy. Don't forget you have the gold order on still. I appreciate you, newbie. I just took that off. Thank you, Queen. I like it, man. Not doubting your skill, just picking your brain. I know, Sobs. I'm trying to share as much as I can. I'm trying to share as much insight as I can for what helps me hold here. Curious to see if we get the dump now. Starting to feel like maybe, Danny, maybe we got pushed below the 15-minute range, below the VWAP. EMA's curling into the VWAP, so we can find a reaction here, maybe for a second attempt, see what the buyers do at the WAP. Let's see how the buyers respond. You could always trail to absorption and move take profit to get bigger winners. So that would have been a fine move right there too, Pat. I got the move up here. I put break even on or take a little absorption, like you said, just suffer and then move my stop lower. But that's, again, it's just more decision making. All I felt comfortable with there was getting the VWAP, and then we got the VWAP delivery. I didn't expect us to keep cutting through it, but that's just the market sometimes. There it is. The 50 now. If hold, buyers step in, maybe see a range. You can't do that. If she creeps back up, it takes your drawdown. Exactly. Just like this, like a nice big old fat push. If I was trailing this, boom, stopped out. I'm long from the 246s, break even. King, 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 king. Hell yeah, Max. Great entry, dude. Are you fucking serious? Beautiful entry, Pat. And this is kind of what I was talking about, Pat. Look, he bought this price, this bottom down here, without fear. Even though we had nasty, disgusting, ugly selling into it, he got the fill, put a break even on. Now he's out of the way. And now he's out of the way. And now he got out. Let's go, Max. Great trading, King. Great trading, King. Truly sexy stuff. All right, you beautiful people. That's why Max has his mansion. That's it, Danny. That's why he's going to pay for our Hawaii trip. Max, we really should get on 14.7K day. Golly, brother. Love hearing that. Love hearing that. We really should get on, do a little video. I think that'd be great for everybody to watch, have a conversation between us. But that's going to be it for me today, family. I'm going to get out of here. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Good luck today trading FOMC. I might come back for FOMC. I'm not fully sure yet. There's a good chance I don't also, though. So protect your accounts. Do what y'all got to do. Drink some sun. Get some water. Hug somebody you love. Absolutely. Farouk, crypto. Absolutely. Max. Great trading. Danny, newbie, Farouk, Amin, Pat. I really appreciate you guys. Mad Max, Sobs. I'm sure Jaleese is here. Kevin, Shiro, Matrix. Y'all are the best. Seriously, TLR. I appreciate you guys. Protect your accounts today. Lots of volatility is going to be coming in around 2:30. If we're here, we're here. If we're not, protect yourselves. I am silent today. I knew you were here, Queen. But yeah, I love you guys. I appreciate you. Matt, you too, King. Look at my mic. No one even noticed. Look at my mic. All right, y'all. I'm out for the day. I appreciate you guys. Drink some sun. Get some water. We'll be back. Peace.